Good afternoon. Welcome to a 1 o'clock news update. I'm Mark Masai. We might as well have started or have been live at the Nyayo National Stadium, where there was plenty of action earlier today. And Ida Oringa is still there, where the President Uhuru Kenyatta officially reopened the refurbished Nyayo National Stadium. It's a pity that he wasn't in any racing gear to kind of give us a demo, but I'm sure it went well, Ida.
Indeed, Mark. If you've just heard, actually, there was the start of another race. So just a few exhibition races just to conclude the event. It's gone well. Also, very interesting in how the weather has changed. You know, we're bracing ourselves for very chilly weather. Now it's super, super hot. But indeed, the reopening of the Nyayo Stadium has happened. And as you've put it, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta has graced the event, did have a tour, of course, facilitated by the Cabinet Secretary for Sports, that being Amina Mohammed. It's been a long 3-year wait, but fantastic to see this facility of years. It has been quite take place here at the Nyayo Stadium. I mean, there's a lot going on for even other sports, volleyball, and so have you. So it's really good to see this development come. Better late than never, some would argue, but much more in subsequent segments. Let me take you to what His Excellency had to say earlier.
Today, as we have been told, we stand in a stadium that is more fit for purpose and more suitable for our sporting heroes to showcase their excellence. The upgrading of Nyayo National Stadium is not an isolated case. Our endeavor is to ensure that our sporting facilities can compare favorably with the top addresses around the world. And in that regard, we are in the process of developing other sporting facilities throughout the country. Indeed, as a matter of fact, we are currently on the verge of completing the construction of the Jamhuri Sports, Leisure and Entertainment Park here in Nairobi, in addition to the upgrading of sporting facilities in Eldoret, Marsabit.
Following a function with the
presenting 3 arms of the government. I want to present to you as your gift, as you go back, this symbolizes unity among the 3 arms of the government.
Kwanza, if I'm not wrong, the Senator kuna kesi kotini, si ndio? Secondly, and under the Judiciary Code of Conduct, I'm not allowed to take a gift which may anything more than 20,000 shillings. Niliona mbusi hapa 3 zinaweza kuwa almost 30,000.
Meanwhile, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka says Kenya's post-COVID-19 strategy should focus on creation of jobs for Kenyans who have been rendered jobless by the adverse effects of the pandemic. Kalonzo was speaking in Malili, Makueni County, after making an extensive tour of Konza Technopolis City. The former vice president was inspecting work in progress 8 years after the groundbreaking ceremony that was presided over by former President Mwai Kibaki. Kalonzo was accompanied by several Wiper Party members who have vowed to strengthen the party ahead of the 2022 elections. The advisory by the Chief Justice David Maraga to dissolve Parliament has elicited a lot of reaction from legislators across the country. Speaking in Nakuru, Bahati MP Kimani Ngunjiri has supported the move.
Serikali ivunjwe, bunge ivunjwe. Sisi kama timu Hasola, we are ready. Kama wabunge wamekuwa grupu moja ni wezi. Kama Jubilee ni wezi, wanaiba pesa ya corona. Kama bunge saa hii ya Senate ni pesa inatumiwa kupitisha kitu. Kama hamusikii judiciary, Maraga is following the constitution. And Maraga is right, it's the constitution what it says. Mimi naona watu wa ODM wakilialia ati tusirudie uchaguzi. Twende turudishie Wanjiku serikali. Wanjiku wachague other people ambaye wataongoza nchi hii. The power lies within the constitution. The first page, the power lies with the people.
The Parliamentary Committee on Delegated Legislation, which was touring parts of Murang'a County, came face to face with angry tea farmers protesting the low bonuses they were paid this year. The farmers demanded audience with the MPs, asking them to intercede on their behalf and having the bonuses reviewed upwards.
Supporting the reforms in the tea industry, the farmers say the new laws mark a turning point in the tea farming. The farmer also raised concerns over the low bonus payment that they received from the Kenya Tea Development Agency.
KTDA imekuwa ndio imetuandika, sio sisi tumewaandika. Kwa hiyo wanatupatia ile pesa ile wanataka kutupatia, wanatupatia. Wakisema hakuna. Kwa hivyo tumechoka na KTDA, tunataka tubadilishe, hatutaki KTDA kwa maana wametukula, tumekuisha pesa kwa mfuko.
Hiyo makabuni hatujui ni ya nani au ni ya nani au ni KTDA inawekwa hapa itukulie pesa. Kwa sababu pesa ile wanatumia ni si za KTDA. Wanaweka wanakuja kutukopesa.
During a tour by members of the Parliamentary Committee on Delegated Legislation to collect views about the regulations in 3 factories within Murang'a County, they asked Parliament to help farmers get better prices, accusing KTDA of not doing much.
Kufanya value addition. Tutaiba hii wimbo ya mkulima na hatutaenda mahali. Kama wale wana produce nusu yetu na wanapata mapato kubwa kuliko sisi. Kwani answer iko wapi? Siko hapo kwa value addition.
Representatives of KTDA led by chairmen of factories argued that tea is levied many taxes which reflect negatively on farmers' earnings.
As an industry, because as we have said, this is an important industry to this economy, and we should also be aware again, Chair, without repeating myself, that this is the largest is the largest agricultural sector in this country, and we should avoid issues